Hello crafty friends, my name is Linda Dolke. I'm a demonstrator with Stampin' Up here in Australia, and today we are doing something super cool. It's a great background technique made with Brushos and bubble wrap to create a really fantastic textured background. I hope you enjoy it. So today's card is actually this one, although really what I'm showing you is actually the background technique. So I'm not going to create the whole card from start to finish, but I'm going to show you how to create this nice background. This is actually something I've been thinking about for a little while and thought might work, and yesterday I tried it out when I had a class, and sure enough it worked perfectly, and it's so easy to do. So you're not going to need very much. Let's get our supplies together first. The first thing is that you need a good sturdy paper. Now you can use other paper types. I've used watercolor paper, and this is the Stampin' Up watercolor paper. It's a good solid thick base to work with, nice and sturdy, and it will hold the water really well. However, you can use other types of paper. So shimmery white paper is also quite sturdy and works really well, but you do need something that's going to hold a little bit of water. Okay, so I think watercolor for me is my favorite for this one. Then you're going to need Brushos. Now Brushos are the new powder. These are really vivid, intense colours in powder form. So they're a pigment in powder form. And we have the 5 colours, and you can make just about any colour you want to make out of these 5. So they're actually a really good colour selection. But for this one, I'm going to do one like this, the orange and the red and the yellow. And so that's these 3, this one, and this one. And these, that's the green. The green's the only one I haven't used, because in this one here I used the blue just with a little bit of yellow, and that combined with the blue to give me that lovely turquoise and green kind of shades in there as well. So I'm not doing that one on screen today, but you can easily see from this video how that would be done. Okay, so I'm going to be using those 3. Okay, so super duper easy. The only other thing you need is a spritzer. Okay, you can use a little spray bottle or any way of spraying water onto your surface. And the last and really easy to obtain thing that you need, and virtually no cost almost, is a little bit of bubble wrap. And you want to have a piece. I've cut my piece of bubble wrap to a bit bigger than the piece of paper that I'm working on. So let's do it. So easy. You wait, guys. I love it when you come up with a technique that's super easy to do. So I'm going to have my red down the bottom, and then I sort of move into my orange and then into my yellow. I kind of want it to, like an ombre effect, going from dark to light. And I am actually just going to tap some red powder, we don't need much, out onto my bubble wrap. Oh, you want to make sure that the bubbles are facing up. So you don't want the smooth side, that'll be down towards your paper here. You want the bubbly side facing up to make contact with your paper. So I've got some powder here. I know it doesn't look like much is happening yet, but you don't need much of this powder to get a really great vivid effect. They're very intense, the colours, which is and I find tapping it out. So I've actually put little holes in the top of mine. I don't open the lids. This is what we were advised to do at our last Stampin' Up training day. They advised us that instead put a couple of holes in the top and use them like salt and pepper shakers. And it works really, really well. It means that your powder doesn't end up going anywhere because, well, it doesn't end up going everywhere, excuse me. Because the powder is so fine that if you were to take the lids off, it would just go poof and go everywhere. Okay, so the last colour I'm adding is yellow, and I'm doing that up near the top. And I know it doesn't look like much is happening there, but it is, I promise. All right. Sorry if I'm bumping the camera. I probably am. But anyway, I hope that you'll see that the fun result is worth it. So I'm going to get my spritzer, and I'm actually going to spritz across, sort of going from the side where I added the red first, going up towards the top. So as I spray, you'll see the colour appearing. And you kind of want a pool of, you want the water to be kind of pooling and sort of bubbling there on top. So you don't want it running off the sides. That would be too much. But you just want enough that it's going to, when it makes contact with the paper, it's going to apply that paper. And of course, all that lovely texture of your bubble wrap is going to be transferred to your paper as well. So you just want to position your paper where you think would look fine, and it really doesn't matter. It's not going to be precise. Every time you do it, it's going to be different. So I'm going to put my fingers over the back. If you didn't want your fingers to get dirty, you could get another piece of paper and put that over the back and then use that to rub over. So that will keep your fingers a bit cleaner. If you don't care, then just push on the back with your fingers, whatever you like, really. So I'm just making sure it makes good contact. And then I'm going to pick it up from the corner here. And you can see that I've got this gorgeous bubble pattern appearing on my watercolor paper. That's how easy this is to do. And really that's all there is to it. Very, very simple. This one I had applied a little bit more color at the start, so that's why it's ended up more intense. They will dry a tiny bit lighter, but I like all the effects, no matter whether it's dark or light or whatever. I just think every single time it comes out really nice. So there's a few there that I've done. You can see I used more color on that one as well. So depending on how much color you use, what your end result will be, and the way the colors blend together, it all depends on where you put your powder and how close you put them together. I like them sort of all blending together. This one, as I said, that was the blue with a little bit of yellow to get that result. But I thought this kind of looked a little bit like dragon scales. And so that's why I added this little dragon. I thought, oh, that would work really, really well for him. He's from the Magical Days stamp set, which is out at the moment in the Current Occasions catalogue. And so are the Brushos. Okay, so in Australia, these are $52 for a pack of 5. They are going to last forever because you use such a tiny little bit of powder when you're using it. And then, of course, the Magical Day stamp set has also a matching framelit set. The whole thing is from the Myths and Magic Suite, and they are just fabulous. And I've added some little gold flakes to him because what would a dragon be without his gold? All right, guys, that's it from me today. I hope you enjoyed it. Go off and have fun. Brusho is just heaps of fun, and it's a case of sitting down and experimenting. I think lots of different textures work really well with this product, and I've been having a lot of fun. So do subscribe, hit the subscribe button if you like the video and would like to see more of what I get up to, and enjoy. Bye.